Welcome everybody to what I believe is the inaugural episode of the Shunk's Let's Play Saga. Today we're gonna be playing uh Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Now I would give you the intense lore and the story, but really we're just gonna do scenario mode. I want a scenario. The story of this game is that you are like I'm not even gonna try and explain. The story of this game, right? You're like one of the Sonic good guys. Like you're like a freedom fighter, I think. I know that there's no mention of the freedom fighters or anything in this game, but what I'm trying to say is you're not Sonic right now. Like you, right? You're a young child in the '90s playing this, and like my cat is going crazy over this game right now. Do I have the heart to tell her that the mean beans aren't real and she can't reach into the screen and grab them? I mean, it looks like it would be real to a cat right now, the way I'm looking at it. But unfortunately, she cannot. What was I saying? You're playing as your self-insert OC, Brandon the Hedgehog, and you are here to like. They're like beans, I think, and Dr. Robotnik has made them. Dr. Robotnik has made the beans mean, and you gotta reverse them. You gotta turn them good again through playing Puyo Puyo, which this is literally just Puyo Puyo. Like that guy in the middle, not the robot, the little yellow guy is literally like a Puyo Puyo character. Pretty shameless. I just realized that this is gonna be a lot of me just trying to exposit and stretch this out, trying to keep it interesting. So, I don't want to. Let's move it here. Oh no! Okay, well there goes that. I was gonna get another red, hopefully. I haven't played Puyo Puyo in a while, but I remember liking it a lot, and not being especially. Oh, well, there goes that too. Um, I lose on the first level. Oh no. That's I don't know if that's a screenshot from the cartoon. Not not like literally like compressed into the Genesis game. I know he doesn't look like that. But like the characters in the foreground, I would not be surprised if they just took that from the cartoon or maybe from the pilot. Cuz I know there is that like 7-minute pilot. I'm going to actually try and take this seriously cuz I don't want to like give the impression that I'm bad at Puyo Puyo. Ladies, I'm good at Puyo Puyo, okay? Let me be clear. That was a bad idea. We try. We're concentrating right now. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating. That's the problem. Is I'm playing this on an Xbox 360 right now. This is on the Ultimate Genesis Collection, which is like one of, if not the best collections for this kind of thing. Just because of the aesthetic of it and all the menus, and it's really fun. But the problem is right now is that they give you these like not the borders. I was complaining about the controller. The Xbox 360 controller has like a fine analog stick. Like it feels really good to hold when you're playing a game with the analog stick, but trying to use the D-pad on a game that requires like a D-pad is so it's not even like a normal D-pad. Put as much emphasis on the 4 directions as much as they do like the other 8 like ways you can the other 4 ways you can tilt it, so it just ends up hard to use. Like you can't get precise controls on it like you can with like a Nintendo D-pad or even like an original Genesis D-pad. So that sucks. This is making me lose Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, so I'm not too much of a fan of that. Oh great. Oh, look at that, look at that. And we're back. We're so back. Somebody is yelling at me right now, being like, "Oh, you're so awful at Puyo Puyo. You're disgusting. I hate you, Shunks. You can't even beat level 1 of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And also, I can hear your cat purring all the time." Well, sorry, dude. I know it's the first level, so it doesn't really matter if I have continues or not, but I can't imagine that I would get to like level 6, right? And they send me all the way back to the start, but I don't know. Maybe this is like a really hard version of Puyo Puyo, because I played it on like the Switch, like when the Switch first came out, they had that Puyo Puyo Tetris. So I think that might be like the easy kiddie version. Or maybe I'm just bad. Maybe I'm like pulling a DSP right now. I'm like, oh, this game is awful. The controller's so bad. But it's like me. I'm the problem. I'm Taylor Swift. I'm the problem. And also, I'm really sorry because I know I did a few test recordings that this controller right next to the microphone has like an awful sound. So we're gonna maybe find a workaround for that. Beep. Okay. Because this guy, what this guy can do is he knows how to like stack them so that he can get combos, but I'm not good at that yet. I can't imagine being a kid in like 1993 or whatever, and buying this game because it's, oh, you know, I like Sonic, I want to have a game that's like Sonic, and then you play it and it's like this. Like, there's nothing wrong with Puyo Puyo, but I feel like they should have found a better way to market it here in the West. Because I know they had a Kirby's Avalanche, which was another Puyo Puyo reskin. And Kirby works better because it's, you know, not to diss any Kirby fans, but it is the kind of thing that you would have like a kind of lame-o puzzle game with. Oh, look at that. That did nothing. But Sonic is like... Sonic's too cool for puzzle games. I'm sorry. Watch me lose at Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. How many minutes? Right now, that Xbox controller just, like, screwed me over. And I wish there was, like, Tetris where they have the button where you just get to put it down. But I think in Puyo Puyo Tetris, they didn't have that. We're gonna actually try. You guys, those first few attempts, they didn't mean anything. Now we're really gonna try and be good at Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine for Sega Genesis. Oh, great. Maybe I'll end this if I beat this one guy. Was that? I don't think he had an episode, because I know there are probably a few characters in this game that are taken from real robot designs from the cartoon. But not this guy. I don't think there was... I think he was like one of the random ones from the first episode. Because I know there's one that... The next one, the purple one with the things. There was one episode, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, where there was... I think it was the one where they had like the country singer lady. And there was like a robot that would run around like destroying musical instruments. And you go like, I hate music. I remember quite a lot about that cartoon. Like, I didn't see every episode, but I saw enough. I would need to watch it again, but I do think it is fun, but I feel like the gap between those two, like, Deke Sonic cartoons, like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and then Sonic Sad AM, is, like, too wide. I feel like Adventures is too silly, and then Sad AM is a little too serious. Like, I want something that's fun, but not just, like to the point where I can't really care. Because Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog just feels, to me, like, whenever I think about it, it reminds me of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, where it's just, like, random whatever in each episode. Like, not random whatever, but, you know, like, there's a new character that they have to meet, and then a new thing, and it's like, I don't know. I really am not a fan of shows like that. Unless it's something creative, but I don't know. Like, where's the recurring cast of characters? I don't think, well, I think there were some that came back. I know that like, Breezy the Hedgehog came back. Of course, the one character, I'm like, oh yeah, Breezy the Hedgehog, like, the beautiful, like, robot woman character came back. We're gonna lose again. No. This is definitely gonna be a one-off. I cannot imagine doing more than one of this. But yeah, I like... What else do I remember? I think the background design in that show, I don't want to make any statements about it. I think I'm done with my Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog discussion in terms of, like, critiquing this 90s children's television show, because I haven't seen it in such a long time. I think it has probably one of the weakest intros. Like, Sonic Boom doesn't even have an intro, and Sonic Prime doesn't even have an intro. Tier list goes Sonic Prime, Sonic Boom. Are there any other ones I'm forgetting before I dive into my thing? Okay, no. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna put Sonic X right above, and then above Sonic X is gonna be Sonic SatAM, and then above Sonic SatAM is gonna be Sonic Underground. Say what you want about that show, and I will. I tried to watch it. It was so boring. As a kid, it was boring. But it just like the intro is better than anything in that show. But I could be wrong. There's gonna be like 8 people in the comments. If eight people watch this video and decide to comment it, but like, oh, Sonic Underground is not that bad. Hey guys, welcome back to me playing the first level of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine for what, like, I'm gonna do like 30 minutes until I beat this, and then I'll have, or maybe there's like settings, maybe somebody's screaming at me to be like, go to settings. I know, this is hard for all the Puyo Puyo heads watching. Oh, I got him some guys. Oh, frick. I can't believe Sammy Classic Sonic Fan hasn't, like, disappeared off the internet and ran away to, like, join a commune or something. Because, like, I hear stuff about him, how he's still around, but, like, what is there to discuss? I was 12 years old and I made videos of me screaming into the camera. Like, I think in, like, 2015, he, like, tried to come back and he was, like, more chill or something. But I don't really care. Listen, when I was a kid and I saw Sammy Classic Sonic Fan, I thought, oh, it's great that there's a YouTuber who's around my age, and then I got, like, a little bit older and I was like, oh, wait a minute. And now his legacy, his reputation precedes him. Do you think Sammy Classic Sonic Fan has ever gotten like a job interview and the job interviewer looks at him and he's like, wait a minute, did you do Shrek's poop, Fiona's poop, Puss in Boots poop, Farquaad's poop? That's my favorite Sammy Classic Sonic Fan video. Better than the ones where he's like yelling about the video game industry is the one where like he has like it's like the poop song and then like fart on your mother tonight, and then the skit where he's like, oh, and then children, we're gonna play with our bombs, and ooh, yummy. I've seen that poop part of the video like circulating recently, and I think that's wonderful. That's joyous. I think it's called like the worst video ever on his channel, but that's my favorite because he goes. I don't think the poop song was scripted, believe it or not. I think he was just like going through brown poop, white poop, yellow poop, silver poop, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna bring Shrek characters into it. It's like, that's the equivalent of like, you got my chocolate and your peanut butter. It's like, you got my Shrek characters in your poop song. Is there a scene in Bohemian Rhapsody where he writes a song by accident? No, I don't think so. And I think he did Let's Plays too. I think he did one of like Sonic CD. Then he had this like fake video game with like his cool like Koopa OC. Sammy Classic Sonic Fan, I'm sorry, you're a grown man now, and you know I gotta lay off. So, you know, I'm grown up too. Okay, I think I might be getting better. Well, or maybe the AI is just like giving up on me. Oh, well, I got him some balls, some juices. I see what they're trying to give me. Well, too late now. Oh, that sucks so much. I was gonna go here. Or maybe I can try the... No, I don't think so. It's like... Oh, wait, no. Oh! That was so bad. That was so awful. Can't even play Puyo Puyo. Look at me. I'm a wreck. Let's just do this, please. I just need this. I need this one victory in my life. Didn't give us anything. Go, girl. Give us nothing. Oh my gosh. Did I win? Level 1 of Dr. Robotnik? Mean Bean Machine? Oh my god, my password is carbuncle brown to yellow. Let's just say, oh yeah, here's the music guy. I don't know if he looks exactly like him, but this guy's weird. He looks like a Frankenstein. Okay, so he's actually like, watch me like get knocked out in 5 minutes and have to start another game. Okay. Ruined it, ruined it. The day is saved, I believe. Come on. Scrape by. Can I scrape by the hoof of my, by the cut of my jib? By the cut of my jib. What? I'm having a hard time talking right now. Nobody watches solo Let's Plays anymore, and nobody does solo Let's Plays anymore, unless it's like Markiplier or whatever. And you know, Markiplier ain't playing Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine on the Xbox 360 Sonic Collection. Oh great, is there... No. Oh. That ruined everything. Call me Adam, because that ruined everything. I live to see another day. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ooh! No! Oh. Oh, man. Hold on. I'm so concentrated right now. I can't even. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. True. It's over. It's so over. Well, there's the climax, everybody. And, oh, I doubt. I actually doubt. But this is a game from, what, like 1990... I'm guessing 4. Because, what, the cartoons came out in 1993. So this would have been, like, you know, or maybe the year of, I don't know. Do you think in the world that there's ever been could be completely, like, misinformed on everything? So take everything I say with a huge grain of salt. Oh crap. This guy's just setting them up and knocking them down. And I am clueless. Come on, Carbuncle. Come on, Carbuncle in the middle. Little yellow rabbit character. Help me out. Money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Do you think in the world that there's ever been Puyo Puyo, like, money matches? Oh, you know, probably. I'm just putting that out there. There's probably been money matches for any single video game. I think about stupid stuff like that sometimes where it's like, how many people do you think watched this and thought about that? And it was like, yeah, probably, this is a very popular movie I'm thinking about, right? So probably upwards of 100 people. You know what I'm talking about. Please understand. Do you think this game was part of Chris Chan's, like, early KB Toys shopping spree? Do you think that the insane quickie people actually have that? Of every game that Chris Chan bought after the sweepstakes? Like, if not, then I feel like that's your big thing. Like don't focus on what they're doing now. Don't hunt down this real person. We need to hunt down that receipt from... Did I say EB Games? It was KB Toys. I pulled it out of a hat and I just won. Come on. I pulled it out of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Oh, that's the euphemism. I think I'm beating him. Oh, there we go. Ooh, ooh, look at that. That's so clean. Yeah. And we like that. And we like the little Puyo Puyo character. Donald Trump, if you can hear me. Is that a guy or a lady who says that? President Trump, if you're there. Oh no, it's the lady is like, President Trump, please save us. And then the guy's like, Donald Trump, if you can hear me. Donald Trump. Calling all. First episode, we have like euphemisms and we have like political jokes and we have like awful, horrible things happening to people. Oh, okay. Okay, starting off strong. Middle. Right. Oh, we got those early points, right? I want to see like a commentary over a Puyo Puyo. That's probably happened at like an esports thing. It's like we have the new Puyo Puyo champion. Oh, but guess what will? Guess what will, huh? Yeah, there we are. Oh, 2. Oh man, I got a twofer. Go. Nope, go. I actually wonder what were reviews of this like in 1992. Mixing up the year. I don't know when this. It probably says if I go back to the menu. Like it's gonna be 94 or 95. I can't imagine this being 93. And then watch me get proven wrong when it is. Oh, there's two more blues coming up for us, and oh, and then we have a combo, right? Oh, I didn't even see. I'm doing subconscious like combos. Like that's how good I became. I like if you look at my blood, like the red blood cells are just like all like the little Puyo characters right now. Purple purple robot, you are nothing, dude. You are nothing. I keep calling this Puyo Puyo. Like, sorry, that's what it is. No, no, no. Fouled up right there. Green. No, yeah, I think we're over. It's Jover, everybody. Well, I hope we had a good time. I think the real Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine was the friends we made along the way.